Well, there's the muddy liner pulled out. There's the pond as we know it. Now, I've been working on it like just all crazy. And I got 2 more bags out there. I got 2 bags for price of 1 because they were damaged. So, it's looking pretty good here. Let's turn the water on, because I'm going to be mixing up my last. It makes me so mad. I'll fix it up here. So I've got it all done. I've got the goo down in it. And today, what's left of it, I'm going to finish it up. And then, well, I can walk around down in there now. Get these pieces of wood out of here. Man, that's a piece of oak. Okay, well, let's put it, I'll keep it there. Okay. And let's just give it one. I need to get a rake too, and sort of rake that around a little bit, because I'm going to use this to walk out onto when I get my fountain there. But for now, it looks pretty nasty, don't it? So I need the tractor, the rake, the mixing tools, and I need to take all this stuff up. Okay, let's do that right now. Looks like Stalag 13 out here, doesn't it? Okay. Little hint, if you want to make that easier to keep up with, paint it orange, your little trowel, and just lose it on sight so easy it gets underneath stuff. Well, let's take a walk around. I got the rake, and I got the level there. Got a couple of little things down in there. Probably ought to get those. I'll do that, but let's just do our walk around first. I got all these rocks down, so when I drag the liner back in it, I won't slice it up. I got enough rocks to finish this to the degree that I want it. And let's just take a little walk, see what that is over there. I don't want any sharp corners down in here. So golly, I can't wait to get a trencher and run some power in here and get a fountain going, a little water feature. So what are those? Oh, I know what that is. That's one of those things to help clean it up. Yeah, right. There's that boron stuff or whatever it is. I remember when I hose stick. It's all stuck to the bottom of my shoes now. Ooh, that's some sticky mess. Oh, mucky. Ooh. Almost went down. Sticky, mucky mess. Okay, there was my leveling block right there. So I did that with my laser thing, and God, that's some terrible stuff. But I think that's just going to be a little backup plan right on the dirt to help it. Put that there. I'm going to get it all over me. Yeah, it's stuck to my bottom of my shoes, but I had to get that block out of there. So I fixed that up a little bit. See, isn't that nice? Okay, let's do our last bit here. And then I'm happy with all that. So there's still water in that thing. I don't know how that happened, because I drug it out right about here on this side, and it, for some reason, held water. I can't pull it out by hand. And I found a big old black frog in it the other day, so I hope he made it to some happy landings. I think I hear him down there. So anyway, all right, let's mix up these last 2 bags of concrete. It takes about 40 minutes to mix those up, so I'll fix this when I get back here, I guess. So golly, I can't believe it. I don't know how many bags I've mixed. 50, I guess, maybe not quite that many. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's funny, every time I get to the end of a project, I get all emotional. I start getting sad. It's just one of my things. So I don't know why that is. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this stuff, but boy, don't walk on it once you spread it out. You're gonna slip and fall. Bend seal. Okay, that's a good bag. See, 50% off. Wonder who wrote that on. Oh, I still got to drag that thing around over there. Well, this is the last segment, and I got a little bit extra concrete, so this is the last bag here. So let's fill them up. I'm gonna have plenty left over, but it's gonna. I got it down to. Oh, there goes the light, huh? Come on back on. Come on. I gotta get up and do this. Well, I can do this and then I'll show you. Always make that cream come up to the top there. Give it a little pat. Let me get enough in there so I can show you the last trowel's worth with the light on. Okay, stick that right there. Make that light come back on. Come on. You make me nervous when you don't come on easy. Come on, there you go. I can't see all the cats and skunks and all the other animals that come through here. The groundhogs and Tasmanian devils and stuff. And we're almost at the end. This wreck back here. So when you do this, it pays to make a little lock tab right there. Lock it in. Okay. It's been out of frame like crazy and stuff. I'm trying to work too. Now this is the part of the pond that I'm going to see the most of. So I want it to kind of be as nice and level as it can be. So just make a little tab there. Because 1 calorie less than tab is water. Alright. Now the only thing I got to do now is those little gaps between those. I'm going to fill some of that in. I'll try to poke some down in there. Probably won't be very successful at that, but that's okay. Because I'm going to try to nail in there. So, and I guess I'll just dump the rest of that down in there or something. I'm not going to stick down in there anymore. I know that. Because that was a mess. See what it did to my shoes? Okay. Well, I've kind of given up these overalls and these shoes to this project. So, okay. Well, one day soon, I'll be watching the moon reflect on that. It'll be pretty cathartic in a way, I guess. Well, here I am at the southwest, you can tell by the shadows, corner of the pond, and I've just tried my first fluted nail with my little washer to nail up this lining. And dadgummit, it don't work pretty good. I won't be able to nail into the pavers, but that is truly exciting. I know it's not exciting to most, but it's exciting to me. So I'm just going to put 3 in, and that's all we're going to do, and then we're going to go do something else. But step 1, and I'm going to try to pull everything up here and piecemeal it on that side, so the foil tape, the pellet tape that I'm using, won't be something I can see through the water. I doubt I'll be able to see through the water much anyway. But that's also a good sign too, that the mud does settle down, and be able to pump all that out, because I'm going to have to manipulate this around a little bit. So, wow, what a great feeling, huh? Well, that's a start anyway, and I might need to get some more fluted nails. I only got one little small box, but I'll have to kind of learn my way around this thing a little bit, but I think it's going to be just fine. Looking forward to it. And you got to kind of tuck funny here, but I think that's going to be just good enough to do what we need to do. Fascinating. 8:30 in the morning. That's a real morning for me. A tile cutter. Every time I put that thing away, I think it's not going to run again, or I won't need it again. But I got another little decorative tile project. There's nothing big. Not really worth talking about. Well, Drive Max, whatever that is. Resurfacing filler sealer. I went through 5 gallons of that last night. And I bought the little $7 brush down in there. You can see the handle. And right around sunset, I went around the old pond here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, and hopefully we'll seal. I'm not going to be able to do this pond liner thing, I don't think. And I've got all that seal in there, and I had to mix that stuff up. You got to mix it up pretty good with the paint stir thing. And I ended up not needing that pillow, kind of half rotten pillow. So here's all the remnants of the destruction. So I went around and sealed everything up, and let's see, well, it's still a little on the damp side. It'll dry out today. Got some ice down in there. Don't scratch your nose with that fingernail. You end up, it's just hard to get off. Funny thing is, I found a couple of shirts in that steamer trunk that were brand new, and I had one on for the first time, forgot to take it off, and got some of this black on the sleeve. So, brand new shirt with me lasting 24 hours. That's pretty good. Well, we'll see how it goes. I got some yard staples, and I'm going to staple it up this evening after a full day, I hope, of other things, and get all those remnants and try to just patch this up, get this in there, throw some pavers down in the bottom, hold it down, and I'm going to start putting water in the thing, see how it does. But I'm looking forward to it. I am sick and tired of looking at this. It just blossomed into this gigantic project, and takes up a lot of time. So you can see where I did the pavers and filled them in between. And so I filled up the pavers in between the pavers and in there. And we're just going to see what it does. We're going to see how it performs. If it leaks, I'll patch it, and I call it a day. And if I blow out a wall, I'll put it back. Get some sandbags or something. So that's the way she stands now. Dang, it's cold out here. There they go to work. But for the grace of God, go I. Alright, today's the day. I'm going to do a little work on my easy start setup there. Here is, once again, walking through the house. I have finished all the bedding. Everything's done here. I got the heated blankie right there for whoever may come to get cold out here. So the bed's all done. So we're just going to walk around, and I'm going to show you some things I've done here in the end. And then we're going to go out to the pond. So this was my idea with this tile. Good thing I got a light right there. So to do that, and I put a screw up in there to hold my pot holders, but there you go. Ain't that pretty? Well, to kind of hold them anyway. Okay, I'm out of breath, been working. I'll show you what in just a minute. So I got 3 sheets of this, and I had to cut them and get all this glue off the back of them because I'm not going to put any grout. Well, that took a while. I think I'm going to keep that one and put hot plates on. I mean, what an idea, huh? What a concept. So I put my hot spaghetti right there, hot pizzas. And it probably won't melt the glue, I don't think so. So that looks pretty good. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, let's take Cease out there. Got a little ceremony. It's a Cecil turtle. What do you say, Cease? The last act of a desperate man. I don't care if it's the first act of Henry V. All right. So, yeah, I was out here cutting some tile, and we're working on the pond. God, that stuff is sticky. So I got my hose ready to go. Oh, look what I added here. See, I put myself in a little boot scraper. So I think that's pretty cool. See, I put it over there so I can just wash the mud away. See, so I got my hose ready to roll. I've got all the liner down. I got bricks thrown in there to keep them down. I got them nailed in with some garden things. Everything looks good. And we'll see, now I could walk out here and service the fountain, see. But Cease is going to be right there. I'm going to take a little picture of him before I go in. So it's probably going to be kind of slimy after a while, but that's okay. So everything's ready to pop here. Set to pop. All right. So let's see if we can get out there and see the first couple of dribbles. The trouble with dribbles. Okay, going on full blast here. Okay. As I can see it pulsing through the line. Will I make it? No. It's okay. Alright, we're filling her up. Nope, I did make it because that was residual, but there's a spider. Hope you're ready to take a bath, pal. In about 3 days. So we're going to just, I don't know what day it is. It's, I think it's Tuesday. So I'm just going to let her buck. And see how it goes. Already got long shadow. Ooh, pretty moon up there. 4 more days till fall. So they say. And phone's in my pocket. Good. So I can take a picture of Cease. Alright, so hopefully this is level. If not, wherever it's not level, I'm going to make it level. And that'll be fine. It'll be level enough. So, my Lord, what a project. Okay, well, let's just let her go. And say goodnight, Cease. Good night, Cease. Well, 3:09, and we're trained. There's the end of it right there. So I don't know what they're doing, but there we are. Stuck in traffic. Hold brake on.
4. Don't be a big mouth, Zeno, an ancient philosopher known as the father of Stoicism, once imparted a timeless piece of wisdom that continues to resonate in today's fast-paced, talkative world. He wisely said, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak." This deceptively simple advice holds profound meaning, urging us to reflect on the way we communicate and interact with others. In our modern era, where the clamor for attention seems louder than ever,
The pond. Okay, well, let's grab our farmer hat here and put it on. I like that idea for a hat hook up there, huh? See, it does 2 things. It holds the hat and it holds up my little thing here. Well, let's just walk on out there and I'll gotta take them with you for sure, because what I'm about to do is going to be ugly. And I'm tired of thinking about it. And the rain keeps coming. And the mud's always wet and everything. So the horizon's moving up out there. It was cloudy. Okay, well, shadows are long. I think UV's probably won. Now, I've got this stuff here, whatever it is, 700, and this stuff here, whatever it is, something else. This stuff is thick as molasses in January on a cold day. And I pumped out some of the water. This stuff's thin, so the object is grab that, see, I ate good yogurt, and pour the stuff along the edges, inside and out. And I'm going to see what 5 gallons is going to get me. And then you can almost see where it's washing out right there. So we're going to go inside and out. And then hopefully things will work. So I'm going to have to use both my hands to work on that alternator, to pour this stuff out. 5 gallons of this stuff ain't light. It ain't Bud Light. Thank goodness. I'd rather have that than Bud Light anyway. Let's go. Let's see. So I'm going to start right about here. I'm going to go around this way and see what 5 gallons gets me on both sides of the fence. I thought that was a minivan making all that noise. Well, still kind of looks like a minivan making all that noise. All right, so you can tell the earth is cracked there, the clay. So this ought to work well. I've sprayed for the weeds. I've done everything I can do. So let's pull the pump out. Let's go get the drill and mix this stuff up. All right, so this is what I got here, and you can see how thin it is. Let me plug this in. You might as well stick with me here. All right, so there's the old B and D, and see, it's the goop's all in the bottom. Isn't that fun? Okay. All right, well, like I said, I need both hands to do this. All right. The more I stand out here, the sunnier it gets. It's just amazing. Okay, well, that's about what you're going for there. That's pretty consistent. I think that's a good viscosity for what we're going for here. Okay, all right. You end up just dunking your glove down in there and splattering it around. So let's see how we did. I used the whole 5 gallons, and I just tried to hit the low spots. And so I think I did pretty good, and hit between where my leveling pavers were, and I think that's okay. Now, like I say, I got another 50 pounds of that bentonite stuff, and so see, I hit between the pavers, let it kind of run down overnight, and I went all the way around. I got a little nervy about that spot. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm going to wrap it with plastic anyway. So I don't know, what should I do? Should I end it at this particular thing? Good thing that's in there to keep things clean. And so I went all the way around. I think I will wrap this up and post it, because it's been forever. I think this has been 3 or 4 months worth of videotaping and time, because I've had other problems. But I went and I did right there between the pavers. And I love the viscosity of that stuff. But when I get my big brush and my other 10 gallons of the super goo, I think we're going to be in better shape. So, I don't know. It's not going to take too many, you know, 1 trash bag will do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 or 8 feet. So it won't take that many trash bags. I mean, you know, really, trash bags, look at that. So, anyway, I am glad to have that liner there, because when I put my fountain and everything there, it won't be muddy. So, okay, well, we're going to call that it. So give us a thumbs up and and subscribe and all of that stuff, and let's enjoy the sunset. I got a 7 o'clock call coming anyway, so let's unplug this and unplug yourself down in that comment column. I know, Eric O again. All right, we'll talk later. I'm kind of glad to be ending this one up. I'll have to edit it for the longest time, because I haven't seen it in so long. Okay, yeah, I'm doing some other cleanup too. So I'm a clean guy. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for sharing time with me. All right, bye-bye.